guys and gals? Never here from Drake Queen Gaming. So the Mouse with the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you to the Let's Play episode of Soulcreek. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright, back to the hot springs. A wave of hot, humid air bathes my face as we get closer, blasting the chill of the night away. I inhale, breathing it in. There's nothing more soothing to the soul. Alex, come. Still holding my hand in his, he pulls me closer to the water. Are we getting in? He shakes his head, then points at my feet. Only these. Ah, foot bath. Yes, it is good. I grin, reaching down to unbuckle my primitive boots. I'm guessing your feet get pretty sore after a day of charging through the black zones. No, I do not feel pain there. Do you feel anything there? No. Is that a canine thing? It is depending on the feet. I notice some people wear shoes, some don't. There are many differences. No two bipeds are the same. Loken hoists his leggings up to the knee, then tries to kneel down to sit at the pool's edge. As he does so, he winces in pain and clutches his side. I rush over. Easy. Here. I try to prop him up under the arm, but he pushes me away. No. Loken. The stubborn husky bares his teeth at me. I just scowl. Ugh, sometimes you just need to accept that you're hurt and take it easy. For now, I respect his boundaries and let him struggle down to the ground. He plonks his butt on the stone and dips his feet into the moonlit spring. Immediately, his stiff expression melts into one of comfort. Maybe you should get in? It might do your muscles good if you're in pain. Tomorrow morning I will do this. You will be in the black zone. There will be time. Clearly not wishing to dwell on it, he gestures to the rocks beside him, tail swiping absent-mindedly at his back. I kick off my footwear and join him, shuffling closer to his side as he tucks his arm around my shoulders. When my feet hit the water, the stinging heat draws a slight hiss of pain. I quickly adjust, though. It is nice. My eyes drift down to the dark pool below us, scattered moonlight flickering across the bubbling water. The night air is pleasantly still. The warmth of the water smothers us gently like a soothing glow against the chill. I sink into Loken's hold, my head falling gently into his chest. It rumbles like happy thunder, and his paw splays out on my shoulders. And for the longest time, we just stay there. He stares thoughtlessly at the crystal waters before us. I do the same, eventually shutting my eyes to better enjoy the heat of his body, the silken brush of his fur, the soft thump of his heartbeat against my ear. And still we sit there, together, happy and comfortable. Whatever nightmare this world is, whatever pain and uncertainty the past and future might hold, in this moment, I just have the present. Only this, and nothing more. That's what he gives me. Peace. A grain of consistency and sanity. Something normal. He's a good hound. I feel something. An urge. Something powerful. Irresistible. Alex? No, I can't. But I want to so badly. Slowly, I sit up. Loken looks down at me, head tilting, our faces level. Do it! Do it! No, it'd be weird, don't. But I have to. I don't think I can stop myself. Boop the snoot! I slowly raise my hand, extending my fingers delicately forwards. Boop! Oh, it's so cute. He done booped the snoot. Containing a snicker, I watch him blink and frown in confusion. Then he smirks. I wouldn't be surprised if he assumes it's just another Zephyr mating ritual. Loken shuffles closer, then raises his own paw to return the favor. With a grin, I lean forwards and shut my eyes. Ha! Ha! I don't think Loken understands the concept of snoot boops. Smirking ear to ear, I finally take his paw by the fingers and pull it from my face, wrapping into a gentle fist and kissing it. I'll always cherish his odd little quirks. I couldn't imagine or want him to be any different. You're adorable. I am thinking it is you doing this. I put his arm back around my shoulder, nestling once more into his side. Humans are strange, but this is good. I am wanting to be closer to you. I puff out my cheeks, shrugging. I just realized how one-sided this getting to know each other thing is. It's not like I can remember much. And what I can remember is, Alex, do not think these things that will cause you pain. I am knowing you well enough already. You are a good human. I blush. Heh, you're a curious creature, you know that? You are finding me interesting. Then tell me what things you would like to know. Oh, where to begin? Can I ask about your family? Family? You once told me you had, 13 sisters and, your mother? This is true. I was meeting her after becoming a black runner. Oh, she wasn't around when you were a kid? No, this is normal. She was leaving the Draconi to train with the Razorback clan. She would later become a great healer and then a shaman. She would stay with the Razorback clan. She's still there. She has many other children. Does that, make you sad? Explain. That she left you. Loken looks baffled. It does not. Mother is a friend now. I visited the clan on Black Runner business. She was treating my wounds this time. Later she would teach me these same skills. I look out at the springs, pondering the thought. Alex? Nothing. It's cute. I'm glad you know her. It's different. The Zephyr didn't really do that. They would not befriend their parents? I mean, parents wouldn't leave their kids generally. Families stuck together. In Alayla, they do not. The clan is family. Only this and nothing more. Incidentally, running into your parents must feel more like meeting an old acquaintance from an old job. The affliction really killed the concept of a biological family. These things were different for the Zephyr. I shrug. There were lots of different customs and cultures. We didn't have the affliction or the black zones. Everyone did things differently. His muzzle turns thoughtfully back towards the water. I watch him for a moment, listening to the gentle slosh of water as he sways his huge feet beneath the surface. Feeling playful, I scooch closer and rub my own foot against his. Small feet. He shuffles, and I'm pleasantly surprised when he lifts his foot around mine and manages a soft grasp on it with his larger toes. Ha! It's no wonder you're so fast. Loken grins, ears flicking. Alex, I will ask you a question. Oh, yeah? Tell me if... It is pointless. It is a pointless question. You will judge me. I like pointless questions. What's on your mind? Okay. I'm wanting to know if you're preferring it when it is day or when it is night. Day or night? Oh, that's a tough one. I asked a good question? Yeah, I'd say so. I nudge his shoulder proudly. His tail wags furiously behind him. I'm not sure, really. In Alayla, though, I'd say I'm more of a day person. It gives a proper view of the mountains. They're beautiful. What about you? I do not know. I am also thinking I prefer day. It is when I feel I am safe. I get that, although... I gaze back up at the sky. Hard to argue with a night like this. Loken's eyes follow mine. I do not believe the stars can argue. They are not as speaking as we do. Heh, I just mean they look nice. The stars are looking good this night. Snow. What? I am preferring the snow over the rain. When it is winter, I would leave my home and sit in the snow. I would stay there for many hours while the snow would cover me. I was doing this when I was a child, too. Aeon would sit with me at these times. I smile. You really love Aeon, huh? I do. He has done so much for me. Yeah, he's a good man. Okay, new question. Favorite color? That one seems to confuse him. Some colors are better than others? No, it's just what you feel. His brow creases in thought. It is depending on what the color is for. If it is for the growth of the grass, then I enjoy this green. If it is for the sunset, then I enjoy this red. Now tell me which color you are preferring. I think for a moment. Ah! Alex and I have something in common. Blue. Blue is the best color. Green is not a creative color. Explain. Just makes me feel protected, like someone's watching over me, a friend. Hey, when you pulled me out of those ruins, what was going through your head? Through? Sorry, I mean, what were you thinking about? You are certain you wish to know this. Yeah, were you afraid? I was afraid of you. I was thinking if I should kill you or not. Ah, what changed your mind? I do not know. I was watching you, thinking I could not believe you were alive. You were not breathing, but you did not look dead. I was curious. You did not look like a demon. You were so... small. I did not think something so small could be dangerous. Well, bet you never imagined I'd turn out to be a Zephyr. When you awoke, I was thinking you are... good to look at. I blushed furiously. You're good to look at, too. When I was finding out you were preferring males, I was thinking of you. He grimaces. It was not appropriate to think of you that way. The indulgence had not begun. I wouldn't say that. There was one right around the corner. Pretty good timing. Is that why you were flirting so much at the start? I was thinking, if I did not do this, you would find another at the indulgence. I would have been alone, again. I pet his arm. It was never going to happen. I was really nervous about the indulgence. I'll admit, I was worried we hooked up a little fast, but again, it was the timing. I guess you were thinking you'd have to wait for another indulgence if you didn't do something then. Yes, apart from Orion, I have never met another person who would prefer males like me. But the Zephyr did not do this hooking up quickly. We move at our own pace. Sometimes things can be just physical, just rampant, horny fucking. That's perfectly fine. That's what I thought we were going to be. But here we are. I got closer to you than I thought. He pauses in thought. I am preferring the Zephyr way. Really? Loken reaches down and curls his paw around my hand. You have become important to me. The indulgence does not allow me to show you this. But this Zephyr date ritual has allowed that. This is good. Important to me too, you know that? You are certain? Without a doubt. If you're up for it, Suddenly I'm nervous. Alex? Well, when the date happens, the next step is, mating? I laugh. Heh, well, yeah, that, but also we can decide, that we want to do this more often. We get to know each other even more over time. This is the marriage bond you were speaking of. No, gods no, not that. That comes way later, and we're absolutely sure we want to stay together, till death. Before that, we'd just be partners, getting to know each other properly, fully, over a long period of time if things go well. It means I'm yours, and you're mine. He leans over, nuzzling his forehead against mine. I lean up, rubbing his ears fondly. The date ritual is complete. We are Zephyr mating partners. His tail sways behind him, and he plants a gentle lick against my cheek. I smirk, kissing the side of his snout. Mating partners. He sits upright again, tugging me closer. I shift and settle against his chest, allowing myself to be engulfed by his warmth. Part of me feels happy? Yeah, maybe. It's too soon to tell, but I feel safe with him. He keeps the horrors at bay, just for a while. As the fire flickers to light, Loken settles down beside me to bathe in its soft heat. He warily unbuckles his chest strap, looses his leggings, and tugs me into his side. We will always do this. Sit by the fire? Yes, it is far better than doing this alone. His watch turns to the flames, eyes gently lolling shut. I pull his arm tighter around me, placing his paw onto my lap and beginning my usual routine of playfully massaging the pads on his palms and fingers. His tail sways into light, but I detect the hint of a growl emanating from his chest. He seems comfortably tense. His muzzle turns to my neck, his black nose tickling my skin as he inhales deeply. I smirk, able to read the intention pretty well. It's easy enough to tell when he's horny. Yeah, so before we go any further, y'all, I'm actually gonna pause it right there. That way I won't, interrupt it halfway through, as y'all are not very happy. Y'all are not very approving of that, and I understand that. So, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. We're about out of time anyway. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all if I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver. Thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits and get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5, alrighty. I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.